51 years ago, a senator by the name of Gaylord Nelson created the very first Earth Day. And by doing so, he helped to bring environmental concerns into the national spotlight. Unfortunately, however, throughout the decades since then, the environment has become a rather divisive topic, economically, politically, even religiously. Let's just say, when you begin discussing environmental concerns, there's no shortage of strong opinions. And so it is with that in mind that I make this abundantly clear. I am not a politician. And this video, well, it's certainly not about politics. I'm not here to add to the political commotion, and I'm not here to appeal to your emotions. I'm just simply heading out for a spring walk, and I'm inviting you to join me for a bit of reflection. Now, I don't mean to overly romanticize this, but when I'm out here in nature, I sometimes feel a profound sense of gratitude. To be clear, it's not the same type of gratitude you might feel for your wife or your mother, but it's gratitude nevertheless. For the soil under my feet, the ground I walk upon, for the birds who entertain me, the clean air I breathe, the vegetation that surrounds me, the grasses and trees and shrubbery, the flowers along the way. In a unique way, I feel very thankful for all of it. Not necessarily to the earth, but for the earth. And it is that general sense of gratitude for our natural resources that drives me to take a second look at the concept of conservation. You see, for me, natural conservation is about stewardship. Fundamentally, I believe that humanity has been given the role of overseeing the earth. Conservation is the stewardship of the earth, and well, you and I, we are the stewards. And when I am out here reaping the benefits of these pristine northern forests, I recognize firsthand the rewards of land stewardship, and it all somehow reminds me of how vital it is to take care of what we've been given. I suppose you could say that nature itself convinces me that nature is important. It's worth fighting for. Now, I know that I don't have your attention for long, so I'll speak as clearly as I know how. What it comes down to is this. This beautiful place we call home, the earth, is not made up of infinite resources. Quite the opposite, it's finite. That is to say that our planet has limitations. And if a thing is finite, if it has limitations, then common sense reminds us that those limitations can be transgressed. And so this brings me to the whole point of conservation. Conservation is about determining what the planet can handle, its limitations, and then helping us live within those means, at least as much as possible. But I understand it can be very hard trying to decide what role you and I play in conservation. After all, not all of us are scientists or legislators. But perhaps we don't have to be. Ask yourself this question. Is there anything at all, that I can do to make this earth a little bit more of a pleasant place to live? This is our home, at least for now. And if nothing else, keep this in mind the next time you decide to clean out your car while driving down the freeway. You know those styrofoam cups? Well, they take upwards of 500 years to decompose. And plastic bags are on the same time frame. And what about those aluminum cans? You know that one you tossed into my front yard last week? Yeah, well, don't sweat it. I picked it up for you. But if I left it lay there, it would take anywhere from 80 to 100 years to biodegrade. That's a long time. Anyway, let me just leave you with this simple challenge. Get outside this week. If you can, go out with a mind full of gratitude for this lovely place we call Earth. Take a walk. Smell the flowers. Pick a few. I'm sure nobody will notice one missing. Listen to the birds. Feel the wind. Take off your shoes and walk barefoot through the soil. And whatever you do, wherever you are, just do your part. And remember this, the earth isn't really ours, it's just our turn. We didn't create it, we didn't design it. You and I, we are just the stewards.